See Moffat Electrical Services of Airdrie. From the smallest breakdown to the largest installation, we can deal with it. Brought to you by Rugby Plus, based throughout Scotland, suppliers of all your rugby needs.
This afternoon we're at Langloan, home of Waysiders Drumpellier. Kilmarnock are the visitors, and they're sitting second in National League Division 2. Waysiders mid-table, but a win today would pull them up into a promotion challenging position. So a lot at stake for both sides. And early on, bit of Kilmarnock pressure. Waysiders trying to work the ball away. We bit of pick and drive. The ball slung out there to Phil McKenzie, tackled by Michael Kirk, and holding on to referee Duncan McClement. Up step number 10 for Kilmarnock, Colin Sturgeon. Whoa, what a way to open your account. That was a belter. 3-0 to Kilmarnock after 6 minutes. Kilmarnock pretty well on top in the first 20 minutes of the game. Pick up there by number 8, Gordon Laurie. Scrappy ball there, but tidied up by Sturgeon, and the ball flipped out to the wing. Ryan Andrews trying to come inside, but taken out by Neil Logue. Quick ball for Kilmarnock though, taken on by Lock Patrick Tavernan. Up to the 22, Greg Montgomery, Stephen Kidd, taking 2 men out with him. Montgomery again, this time to Sturgeon. Oh, centre a wee gap there, and he's through onto Alan Spears. Spears tackled, but Sturgeon right on his shoulder, and that was a bonny try. 17 minutes gone, 8-0 to Kilmarnock, and that was a spanking try in Gaidrich conditions. Into the second quarter, and Waysiders putting on a wee bit of pressure. Quick tap free kick there, out to number 8, Craig Collins. Kilmarnock defence pretty solid, but when the ball went out there to midfield, that was quite a high looking one. Referee spotted it, and yeah, nothing coming out of that for Waysiders. Penalty. Up step Phil McKenzie, and Waysiders on the board. 8 points to 3 to Kilmarnock. 4 minutes later, pressure on the Waysiders scrum, taken away there by Collins, but tackled just outside the 22. Slow ball coming back for, whoa, what a guddle that was. Adrian Canavan trying to tidy it up. Nothing coming too quickly though for WD, and as they try to work it away, penalty again, this time for holding on. And pretty straightforward one for Colin Sturgeon to stretch the Kilmarnock lead to 11 points to 3, and that was the 8-point margin at half-time.
Scrum Magazine. Subscribe online at scrummagazine.com.
See Moffat Electrical Services of Airdrie. From the smallest breakdown to the largest installation, we can deal with it. Brought to you by Rugby Plus, based throughout Scotland, suppliers of all your rugby needs.
Into the second half, and well, it's becoming a wee bit of a glore pot here at Langloan. Oh, and charge down of Jake McDougall's kick there by Mackenzie Pearce, and put Kilmarnock on the front foot. Wee bit of panic in the defence. Charge on by Craig Davidson, slung out there by Alan Spears. Wee chip forward by Sean Christie, and a terrific try by Ryan Andrews. Anticipated that one, and a beautifully weighted kick to put the winger in at the corner. Sturgeon from right out on the touchline. I tell you what, on a day like this, that was some kick by the young number 10. With the final quarter approaching, Kilmarnock still in the attack. Brian Stephen a wee bit upset he didn't get a 30-yard sprint to the line, but Kilmarnock got the penalty. Sturgeon took the points, 21 points to 3, and Kilmarnock practically out of sight. But all credit to Waysiders. They didn't give up. Pounding there on the Kilmarnock line. Number 8, Craig Collins, beavering away there. And Kilmarnock having to work really hard to keep the home side out. But closer and closer they got. Was that over? No. Held up the referee, Duncan McClement. But Waysiders stayed on the line. Great jump there by Tobias Rostrom. Big drive on. And the ball finally coming back to scrum half. Jake McDougall, and snipped the line, and he was over. First try of the day for Waysiders. 21 points to 8, 6 minutes to go. Maybe a wee bit too late, but at least they got a try on the board. 80 minutes gone. Kilmarnock putting on the pressure again, and an awful guddle there, but penalties to the referee. Not an easy one, but that didn't stop Sturgeon sticking it over again. 24 points to 8, going into injury time. Final play of the game. Waysiders only got pride to play for, but why not play for the pride? And a big drive on the Kilmarnock line. Picked up there by big second row Paul Guthrie. Held just short, laying it back. And the man there, Stevie Wilson, over for the try. He got the try and a sair heed in the process, but that's what it's all about. Final kick of the game, Phil McKenzie didn't quite get it over. Final score, Waysiders Drumpellier 13, Kilmarnock 24.
Yeah, it was a good victory. We battled hard. We knew coming here, and you see the conditions very difficult. And we've got a good mix of experience in youngsters and our forwards, and that was a major test for us. And we came through well. You know, in the first half, lived off a lot of their mistakes, and we kept our discipline very well. Got the 2 scores. Controlled rugby. Again, maybe at the end we're a wee bit naive with certain things, but a great victory, and that's 3 wins out of 3 away from home. And in this league, that's some achievement, because it's very difficult to win away from home in this league.
So that win keeps Kilmarnock second top of the table, still in a very handy promotion spot. Waysiders, well, they've got a bit of work to do to climb up the table. This is Ron Evans for Scottish Rugby Television at Langloan.
C. Moffat Electrical Services of Airdrie. From the smallest breakdown to the largest installation, we can deal with it. Brought to you by Rugby Plus. Based throughout Scotland, suppliers of all your rugby needs.